The scene at Sanford Children's in Fargo was celebratory. Nurses flocked to see twins Hazel and Briggs Nielsen and their parents Alex and Sarah. Sarah Nielsen was a NICU nurse in this very unit before moving west to a farm in New England, North Dakota. So it was a shock when she ended up back at Sanford Fargo for a very different, very scary reason.
The day that I went into labor, I stood up to go to bed, and my water broke.
Her nursing instincts kicked in, but this was different.
It was scary being on the other side. When I went into labor at 23 weeks, I knew what that meant. I knew that that's right at that cusp of viability.
The twins were born on May 29th in Bismarck. Briggs weighed 1 pound 5 ounces. Hazel just 1 pound 4 ounces. And just like so many others born so soon, Briggs and Hazel suffered life-threatening complications.
Hazel had a bowel perforation, and so they said, we don't have peds surgery here, so we're going to need to flight you guys to Fargo. And Briggs, just with how bad he was doing the day before, he didn't look very good, and his belly as well was kind of looking colors it shouldn't look. It was kind of more of a dusky, blackish color.
The Nielsens were headed to Fargo. In the NICU, word spread quickly.
When we first got the call that we were going to be getting the babies, and we all found out, oh my gosh, we know these babies. It is a little bit different. Just to have Sarah come and to see her for that first time when we haven't gotten to see her for a while, and just feeling sad for her that she's going through this stressful time, and seeing her in this vulnerable state and being on the other side. Yeah, I don't know, it just hit a little different.
Balancing the personal from the professional was important for Dr. Mohammed as well.
Sometimes it's hard to control your emotions, so it was a little bit different to see one of your colleagues having immature babies, and in that situation. She knows the staff and she knows what we do and our expertise. I think that was a comfort for her, and we realized at that moment she's also a mom and not a NICU staff.
Both twins would need multiple surgeries on their bowels, and Briggs would even need heart surgery at the Mayo Clinic. There were times Alex feared the worst.
What if I never get to hold them? When we were pregnant, Sarah said, "What are you most excited about?" And I was like, I'm so excited to get to hold them for the first time. And it was a lot of patience. It was 2.5 weeks before I got to hold my son for the first time, and almost exactly a month before I got to hold my daughter.
The twins eventually hit every checkpoint, though, and 142 days after first arriving in Fargo, they finally graduated from the NICU.
It's a lot of work. It's like you graduate from university. A lot of work is done, and now it's come where the celebration is. You get to go home.
Briggs and Hazel have had regular checkups with specialists in Fargo since heading home, and the family always tries to stop into the NICU when they're in town. It's something everyone looks forward to.
A lot of us are filled with so much pride when something like that happens, to see the babies come back and smiling and growing and developing like they should be and healthy.
We've had such great support systems, even just from the staff here too, even since we've left here, and great therapists and doctors and that kind of thing. We're just very lucky to have everyone that has been a part of our journey.
These former colleagues and friends work together to give care not just to 2 Micropreemie babies, but to their parents too.
You wonder how much some of these nurses get to see the miracles that they helped. The miracles that they helped us have in our lives. I wonder how often, he gets to hold one of them after they leave here. I know the exact spot where I was when she called me, because everything changed after that. I actually ended up seeding that field this year, and they actually came and rode with me, which it was a full circle moment to go from so scary to have them being there with me.
From coworkers to caregivers, from scared to safe, from their farm to Fargo and back again. Full circle sums up the Nielsen family's journey pretty well. In Fargo, Jason Anschutz, Sanford Health News.